Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I have to get loaded on Kick. Remember Kicks? Oh, hell no. It's too zoomed in on me. Give me a second, y'all. Now I'm live in California. It's Kimberly Cloud. What just happened? Okay, that should do. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Well, I have some things I want to talk about today. I love all races. Let me put that to the point. I love all and each and every race. That is number one. Number two, I am not prejudiced. Number three, I am a truth teller. Number four, I could care less what Hispanics do until they start affecting my realm, my space, my sanity, my mental health. And those are the things I cannot take. So now everybody think they're safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. I'm gonna play that a little bit. Hold on. I gotta play that for my millennials out there. Because people don't believe me. They think they safe. For the black and the white, it ain't safe. I ain't gonna play it that long. Oh, I can't play it because it's explicit. So it doesn't talk about the way I say it, but it ain't safe. It ain't safe for nobody. It's not safe. You are going to be watched. That is why they're over here. They are small organizations or large organizations that are literally watching us. I'm included. I talk about it because I have a heightened sensitivity. But people in La La Land, they be like, there's no way somebody's watching me. Get over yourself, bro and woman. They're watching you. They're watching. So I have to show the show to my Californians out there. I say this because I care. Oh, sorry, millennials. Oh my God, I accidentally took it down. Hold on, go back. Here we go. I gotta look it up again. California's. Okay, in the bushes of California. There we go. ABC Los Angeles. Let's see if we have a video to it. Here we go.
Boar's Head has crafted an ode to legendary barbecue. A sweet, smoky, slow-roasted masterpiece to excite the senses. Time-honored flavor, sliced fresh at the deli.
I don't need to see that.
Boar's Head Sweet Peas Honey Barbecue Glazed Chicken Breast. Honey drizzled and barbecue sizzled.
I'm a fat girl. I
Only
don't
from
care.
Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
I'm gonna find it.
Shocking story tonight out of Alhambra. A hidden camera found pointing right into a home. Police making the discovery after they were called out for an attempted home burglary. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Fisher joining us now with new details on the camouflage camera and other high-tech disguises thieves are using. Michelle.
Michelle is so pretty. Woo woo, Michelle. Woo woo, Michelle.
Well, Mark, Alhambra police say this is the first time they've seen something like this in Alhambra, but it is unfortunately and certainly not the first time we've seen an incident like this happen in other parts of Southern California.
I never thought that this would be here on my block.
Along quiet South Primrose Avenue in Alhambra, shock after the discovery of this camouflaged camera. Police say it had a data recording SIM card inside and was used to surveil this home before thieves attempted a robbery Monday. While on scene investigating, responding officers were approached by a neighbor across the street who had found the hidden camera in their front yard.
They're very good with their maintenance, so they're always out there doing their watering. And she discovered it, and it was aiming towards the house across the street. So it's kind of scary that, you know, people are actually planning to, you know, make an attempt to do something.
Police say the would-be thieves took off, unsuccessful in their attempt after home security alarms sounded. Neighbor Ruth Pedrosa says she's surprised the numerous cameras on the victim's home weren't a deterrent.
I always felt like I was okay just knowing that how much they had, but you know, I guess today people don't, you know, that doesn't stop crime from happening, whether they're on camera or not.
Residents along the street taking time to check their yards as news of the attempted robbery spread. The first thing you do is come out here and look at your property.
That's how you caught me. Yeah, so I'm only going through all the bushes.
It's a very safe area. But now you're starting to see this. I told my son, hey, we got to go into the metal detectors and check our property.
Police say this is the first incident of the kind in Alhambra, but similar crimes have been reported across Southern California and may be connected to so-called burglary tourism. Last month, this camera and battery pack were found in a flower bed of a Lost Hills home, and a similar camera connected to 2 battery packs was discovered in a bush outside a Garden Grove residence.
Had been hearing about this before in other cities, other communities, and it was very concerning. I just never thought it would happen here.
And in light of this recent crime trend, police warning that everyone should be vigilant about checking their yards for maybe unfamiliar objects or changes in landscaping. Anyone with information on this incident can call Alhambra Police. We're live in Alhambra. Michelle Fisher, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Michelle, thank you.
Okay, there's another one I saw that said something about the Columbian. Hold on, because I'm just the messenger. I don't want nobody to think I'm being prejudiced. Found a hidden camera by Columbians. ABC News. Okay, hold on. I think
so. With therapy, it sounds like it's helped you.
Yeah, very much.
Would you be the person that you are today without therapy?
A community on edge after a hidden camera is found in an Alhambra neighborhood following an attempted burglary.
Police say camouflage cameras are being used to help burglars break into homes, and this is not the only neighborhood where cameras have recently been found.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade is live in Alhambra with more. MB?
Mary Beth, I love your eyeshadow. They hit it in your eyebrows and your hair.
Hi there, Micah and Sharon. Yes, please tell us that a few hours after someone tried to break into a home here on Primrose Avenue, that a neighbor found a camera hidden in those bushes over there, and it was pointed directly at the victim's house. This camouflage camera was found hidden in an Alhambra resident's bushes. That the lighter green one?
Yeah, that one right there, and it was right there in the bottom, embedded in the bottom.
How did you find it?
I was watering the bushes, and it was just like sticking out a little.
The homeowner, who didn't want to be identified, says it was covered in leaves and pointed at the house across the street from hers in the 1900 block of South Primrose Avenue.
Oh, but it's scary still.
She's frightened after finding the device. So too are other residents on her block.
I'm just so blown away with this. I mean, I see this on the news, but I just can't imagine here on my block. I feel like this is a very safe neighborhood. I just can't even imagine that.
Police say not only did the victims have a camera pointed at their house, but someone tried to break into their home on Monday afternoon. Their alarm company apparently notified them of an attempt to open the kitchen window.
It's scary. You know what I mean? You break in your house, who knows what they will do to you.
Alhambra police tell us these camouflage cameras are a tactic being used in residential burglaries. The hidden cameras allow thieves to gather information about homeowners' daily routines so they can burglarize their homes.
This person that lives across the river, they has all bushes. They could plant something there and, and check to see when you leave, when you come home, or when you're gone, and that's how you get robbed.
Hidden cameras have also recently been found in homes in Garden Grove, Glendale, Chino Hills, Calabasas, as well as in several other communities around the Southland. Glendale police arrested 4 Colombian nationals in connection to a camera, and they tell us the suspects were part of a burglary tourism ring from South America.
Oh, you thought I was playing. You thought I was just picking on them. You thought I was just picking on them, huh? No, I'm not. No, baby, I'm not. This has gone on too long. It's so much that is going on that has caused this catastrophe. And what I mean by that is people are getting robbed and people are literally being watched. And it's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. For homeowners, you should really listen up. Check your bushes, check the ground, make sure nothing looks out of order or messed up, and make sure that everything is in place with the bushes, because they could be watching your next door neighbor or they could be watching you. Give me a second. So, the new Mexican president take office. When she took office?
Are you constantly overwhelmed with your to-do list? Here's what you can do about it. This strategy is so effective, even a US president swore by it. We're talking about the Eisenhower matrix. All of your to-dos fall into one of these 4 quadrants. I'm going to explain it really quickly and then show you.
I can't watch it.
To Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum swept to victory in Sunday's presidential election, making history as the first woman to hold the office. As the hand-picked successor of leftist President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, the former mayor of Mexico City was always a favorite to win. The president-elect now faces some big challenges, including migration, relations with the United States, and the country's rampant drugs-related violence.
Mexico's biggest election in history has produced a unique winner. Claudia Sheinbaum is set to become the country's next president. Cheers and jubilation decorated her celebration speech. The former mayor pledged an office that leads for all.
We will govern for everyone, men and women, but as a humanistic principle of our movement, for the good of everyone, first take care of the poor.
Her win has resonated with the public.
We are proud that we are giving way to a woman to govern us. You can see that she is well prepared, and that is very satisfying.
But nothing has happened yet. Nothing has happened yet. So just like I told the young gentleman or the gentleman that I was talking to, we will have to wait and see. You know, they promise all this stuff to the Mexican people, and then they don't come through on their promises. They just win. They say, we're going to make a difference. Nothing happens. Nothing. So you can't say what you're going to do. Just do it like Nike. So the only thing that's historic is that it's a woman. But to take over somebody's position like him, and it's corrupt there, we know the Mexican police is corrupt there, then something ain't right. It's no way they're going to put a woman president without stipulations automatically. So I don't even want to watch the rest of it. So basically, they put a woman president. To recap, I'm gonna go backwards. They put a woman as president, but they look down any foreign, even United States, sorta, probably like 80% of good people don't look down on women, while 20% do. But the majority of some men look down on women and look at them as less than. So to be a woman president in Mexico, with the corruption going on, with police being corrupted, with the government being corrupted, I would not trust that. The only good thing that happened is that there's a woman president. That's the only good thing. The bad thing is that there's still people poor, and I don't want to hear what you're going to do. Just do it. Do it for your people. Then I'll clap for you and make a change. But I know there's stipulations. Certain things she cannot do. Now, on the flip side, if and when Donald Trump get into office, he can talk to her and they can tweak some changes with the migration, immigration, and all that stuff going on here. I'm pretty sure the wall, it should be no problem with building a wall. It should be no problem with taking your corrupt people and putting them back in Mexico and building more prisons or doing swift justice so that the poor people can live. No problem doing that. But if we have problems going on where they're still coming across and you saying, and the people are getting poorer and poorer, I don't want to hear that you made history happen. Because in the history books, think about this, a century from now, it's going to be in the history books about Biden. And it's not going to be the same as what we saw. We're dying off. Our millennials is about to be baby boomers soon, in the next decade. Some of us are already dead. Some of us are dying off. And some of us is going to die. It's just when. When it hits 100 years, our history on President Biden is not going to be what we saw. Some of our children are brainwashed. And it's the same with Trump. The history that we saw with Trump is not going to be the history that we are dedicated to. It's crazy, man. I don't fathom how this monstrosity is happening. Like, lock them up. Take out the people. You need to do a clean sweep throughout the prison system, number one. And really interview with the DA and the attorneys. Do your effing job. Interview these innocent people that's innocent and in jail for years and get them out. But you can't, because you will be considered as a liar and somebody is putting innocent people away, and they would sue the police, or not the police, but the penitentiary or prison system for monetary money. Think about how many Black people would be paid if they got out for being innocent. I just let that marinate. We need to do a clean sweep of the prison system and look at their record again to see if they're worthy of getting out. We need to make it easier, not for a McDonald's job. I don't think felons should be around 15, 16, 17-year-old children working at McDonald's. That makes no sense. That makes no effing sense. They get out and go work at McDonald's. And then what's going to happen? Think about that. I want you to seriously think about that for a second. We need better jobs, like counselors or something. They go to school system while in jail. They got a puny school system. They got books that you can write and get a little certificate. That ain't crap. So clean sweep of the prison system so we can put the hardcore criminals in prison. 40 inmates in Mexico. How does 40 inmates get out of prison, break out of prison, and kill 10 staff members in Mexico City? Because it's corrupt there. It's no way she made it because she wanted to make a change. It's no way the Mexican president is going to let go without a stipulation for her to gain in whatever. But we will see if I'm right. More prisons, more time, less innocent people in jail. And that's how I feel. If they made one mistake, okay, recuperate them, send them back to the city. If they're making two mistakes, on the contrary, and we have all those things to back them up, like a better job status. I mean, people look at Black people when they have a felon and they be like, I don't want to hire this person. What if she try to hit me? What if she do something to me? You know? That's not right. It should be equal. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My brother got over 20 different felonies. D felonies. That's the worst. And they kept recycling him out. And now it's in limbo. We need those members that are trying to rob the elderly, that's trying to rob the elderly for their money, for their hard-earned money, putting cameras across the street in hopes that nobody will find it. Just think about the cameras that they did not find. Think about the cameras that they did not find and people that they did rob. Obviously, it's making them money. That's why they keep doing it. That's why I have a camera in my house. And that's why I sit up there and put security in my house, because you never know who can come in your house, your dwelling, while you're gone. And I don't care. I will always, anywhere I move, I will always have a camera. Anywhere I move. So yeah. It's hard out here, man. And another thing, you know, the elderly are getting muscled, not only with the timeshares, but robbed of their hard-earned Social Security and money, robbed of anything that they ever worked for. Imagine that your mother or father getting robbed, don't have to be at gunpoint, for everything they own. They're so naive. They don't understand what's going on in the new world. We need to lock them up. I'm tired of people saying, oh, today we have a revolution. We're going to make America or Mexico great again. We're going to sit up there and clean up our streets. We're going to sit up there and feed the homeless. 10 years, no, not 10 years. 1 year down the road, I don't understand why people are getting mad. People are getting fed. The streets are getting clean. 2 years. No comment. 3 years. No comment. 4 years. If you give me another chance, I promise we can continue to make the streets clean. I promise teacher pay will go up. I promise you this, that, third, this, that, third. Nothing happens. Nothing. Wake up. That's what they do. So I'm just being honest, man. There's some sick people out here that just want power and money. I cannot wait to see what she's going to do for the poor. Up the pay by a cent. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's why there's somebody in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Donald Trump. For right now, I think he's the best candidate, and I appreciate him so much in the administration. I not only appreciate Donald Trump, I appreciate the administration. I have the same views that he has. Seriously. Imagine a president giving you no comment, and when people start getting mad, they be like, oh, he's a threat. He's a national threat to the United States of America or the United States government. Flag him. He's a terrorist. He's a threat. He's Superman. Somebody on raps, somebody probably already did it, but somebody gonna rap MAGA, however you call it. But somebody gonna be like, I want to MAGA you. I want to MAGA you. In a rap song one day. I know it's coming. One person already said they want to run the world like Putin. You know, we don't know exactly, except the history that the videos now gives us about what's going on really in Russia. What I do know, which is I got information, but I got my own information, was that Starbucks withdrew Starbucks from Russia. So Russia built its own Starbucks. Russia has to build its own things in order to maintain. Now, like Cameron said, what did he say? How did he say it? He said that he's suffering because they blocked him from the World Bank system. But if it was like that, he would have ended the war soon, or ended the war. But he's not. He said on a Tucker Carlson interview that this goes back like years, centuries, that they were supposed to get that land. Now, the killing part, we don't know. Just let me give you a scenario. It's not true, but just let me give you a scenario. What if our crooked part of our government was doing all of that and blaming Russia? Think about that for a second. What if China isn't as bad as it seems? What if we are being brainwashed? We don't know what goes on over there. We just know when we go over there what we think we know, but we don't know. We don't know. We're getting one part of the news. China's getting one part of the news. Russia's getting one part of the news. Afghanistan is getting one part of the news. Gaza is getting one part of the news. Israel is getting one part of the news. Everywhere gets different news. And the mainstream news that come on, yeah, they all have a dialogue of the same thing. So I don't trust it. Unless I'm over there and I'm going through it, I don't trust it. Now, one character that I'm going to interview on Saturday, I have to read his work and write and come up with some questions to ask him. He himself sat up there and was in China, and he said that it's a dictatorship. I believe that, but I believe that there's good and bad in everything. There's good people and there's bad people. There's good FBI agents, there's bad FBI agents. There's good police, there's bad police. There's good CIA agents, there's bad CIA agents. I did not know a CIA agent had to work with the FBI in order to do a case. I did not know that. Unless they're going overseas. That's crazy, right? So pretty much, to recap, I have to get off of here and do my homework with you guys. So let me recap real quick. Hidden cameras and the Mexican president. Just know that there are hidden cameras that's detected in bushes that actually, monitors your everywhere, your movements and everything. And then they strike when you're not home. They're watching you. They're literally watching. It's a scary thing, right? That's why I want to be state senator. Either way it go, let's say 2027 come around and I still don't get it, watch what I do in 2028. I'm going to run for president of the United States in 2028 if I don't become state senator in 2027. And that's a guarantee. You guys take care. And I will be back on here in a little bit.